Welcome to the award against corporate punishment in public school, a special award against bullying in public school. I'm Danny King Jr. For the almost since when it first started by military since in the 1960s, school corporate punishment against students was illegal back then. When today, where it began to open twist, parents told teachers to not touch my child. No more, you touch my child, I'm going to threat you. This the kind of message how this society is today. But back then, it was legal because the teacher had the right to paddle student with the ball or any stick or any wood or something like that. But it had that gone too far now, because when I saw the child mark, one of the pictures now, it was so abused, and because some state all the way ban corporal punishment in public school, because they, I already know one state banned corporal punishment. That New York, after the teacher was knocked out country by the parents, and that is one of the disgrace what parents did right there, punch a teacher. But some of the video, I'm not going to show the video because it's too graphic, too disturbing to watch, but I'm going to explain about one thing. By a fact, sent circumstance on school corporal punishment. I'm going to read that picture, show them, I ain't going to show it to you on this video because it's too disgusting to show. I saw a girl hand is way marked because it actually been patted in the hand. Those stuff were legal back in the 90s, elementary teacher got a right to do that, of course. Middle school principal got the right to do that too, but nowadays, in this side of the world today, you can't do those things anymore. But some states still allow, but some parents got a private teacher, don't touch my child no more. Before, parents don't know what's going on in school, but the teacher do, but the parents want a lot about it, say they're not true. But some bad parents, bad apple, do those kind of stuff. Because I already know some already saw the story about corporal punishment in public school. On a special, you didn't get a chance to see that for this on my first video before the comments. I will repost you that. You can watch that in its entirety right after I finish share this. So let me call that for talk about the another thing about the pain this corporal punishment. Let me bring that up because student behavior by a student in schools often involves striking student across the butt or hand. But in the case of president, some of those stuff when they do now, when it shows the picturing, right, and the old abuse mark is there. Parents say, "How you got that?" By teaching them next thing they want to go to the school, confronting them why my child got whipping, because they being bad. But one story I saw a couple years back in New York, parents. A mother got mad when her son got whipped by the teacher, and the next day she punched the teacher, knocked her out. She was arrested because the country in New York at that time legal did corporal punishment. But now, a couple years, next year later, 1 year later, that banned because of the someone went too far of that. I know it's a shame you cannot do those things no more now because it's abuse. They're gonna say corporal punishment, it's child abuse. Yep, you know, it is child abuse. Everything's child abuse now. And I know a former school teacher was forced to resign because she went too far with that corporal punishment, and then a threat. You know, that's why I say once you finish school, you don't have to worry about school no more. Please don't hold on a grudge to somebody did that to you in the past, but let's let it go, move on. I already know new things going too far. You know, belt, ruler, stick, all stencher car. Let me talk about stencher car right there. I got about that up because someone had be stupidly want to use a stencher car. Something I got raising right here. This is a stitcher car where Azure applied. Somebody used that a couple years back with two teenage girls for one to raid, but sneak at the house, go out with some friends, more likely. And the dad got mad. Got a stitcher car, something like this I got in my hand, and whipped them. When he whipped them so hard and the open wound came out of one of the girl's leg, when the mother saw that abuse, she arrested the man. She charged him because that is child abuse because the extension called Corporal Punishment was banned. Because he was arrested and charged for child abuse. Well, you know, the child abuse this word is all-time high because you can't. Because you know some parents are afraid to do proper punish their kid because it's child abuse, and also school official and teacher afraid to do proper punish in school because the parents gonna come to them, they go threat the teacher. But this is probably that's why. Say it again, when we had an issue going on, it's going to cause a problem. I know one show I look at right now, I don't know, this old news, something happened on 2009 ball, happened recent, this decade. Well, I put it out there, one show happened on elementary school 2 years ago. A teacher went too far, going old school, corporal punishment.
New tonight, beaten with a belt. That's the discipline a first grader from St. Pete said he received at the hands of a school employee. Our Alex Hobson has all the details from the studio tonight. Alex, I understand you actually spoke with a witness.
Wendy, the social worker who saw this all go down and reported it, called me on the phone tonight and said she stands behind the details in this investigation. And while we got a no comment from the house of the woman at the center of all of this, tonight a lot of others are weighing in.
This is obviously completely against school board policy.
She walks me with a belt. The quote coming from a first grader at Campbell Park Elementary School, referring to her. Tanya Robinson, the front office clerk. According to school district documents just released today, Robinson borrowed a belt from a cafeteria volunteer to hit a misbehaving child in the school clinic's bathroom.
Any report of any kind of alleged corporal punishment is going to be investigated and taken very seriously.
But there's a twist. In the multi-page report, investigators learned the student's mother gave Robinson permission to hit the child. The two women are apparently longtime friends, and witnesses saw Robinson call the boy's mother on the phone before leading him into the bathroom where the child was overheard screaming no and crying.
You don't put your hands on nobody's child. That's not acceptable.
But not everyone in the Campbell Park community agrees.
I mean, give her a break.
Tonight, some sided with Robinson, including Brenda Williams, a grandmother of two.
I feel sorry for her, especially when the parent told her to lay hands on her. So she was in the right.
Clearly, district officials feel differently, calling this a violation of school board policy. Robinson resigned last week in lieu of getting fired, and two other people have felt the fallout from this. I'm told the volunteer who allegedly handed Robinson her belt is no longer with Pinellas Schools, and neither is a CNA who is accused of trying to conceal this. At this time, no one is facing criminal charges because the boy was not injured.
This is exactly what I'm talking about right there. Because, some schools district like that, and of course, teacher and parents, and two ladies called friends. Man, I don't know how I'm going to say that, because that was the survey from 2014. That from St. Petersburg, Florida, when Campbell Park Elementary School, where a teacher resigned soon after that incident, where I could whip a student with the belt. That's stuff bad. Because every time corporal punish like that, we're going to have some major problem in school. But when I come back on my next video, I want to talk about these stuff have been banned for school property, and of course the United States, but some still allow it. But on my next video, I'm going to show you what these things have been banned. That could be coming out on my next video. I'll be see you in a little bit.